These are your 4-2 notes on writing equations. We're going to do this again today, about the same thing that we did yesterday. However, this time we're going to use slope-intercept form to write the equation in slope-intercept form. So yesterday we used point-slope form. Now we're going to use the y equals mx plus b instead. So we're going to use y equals mx plus b, slope-intercept form, as a formula. We're going to replace the m value with the given slope and the x and y with the coordinates of the given point. So they're going to give us a slope value, and that's m. They're going to give us an ordered pair that the line goes through, so that serves as x and y. And then you can see in the formula, the only missing variable is b. So we solve for little b. So after you plug in those values, you solve for little b. But that's not the end. You have to then rewrite the equation. So your answers will always be in an equation in slope-intercept form. Once you have slope-intercept form, you could technically put it in standard form if they asked you to do that. So let's go ahead and try this. They're giving us the slope as a half. That's your m value. And it's telling us that it passes through the ordered pair to -3. So that's my x and my y value. I start with my form. We're going to write down the form first. Y equals mx plus b. Replace y with -3. Replace slope with a half. And replace x with 2. Then we're going to continue to solve for b. -3 is equal to 1/2 times 2 is 1. Subtract 1 from both sides, and b is equal to -4. I'm not finished. That's just what the y-intercept is. So now that I have my slope as a half and my y-intercept is -4, my equation is y equals -4x. Oh, sorry, not -4x. 1/2 x minus 4. And there you have it. You could graph that line, and it should go through to -3. That's how you could check it. You could also plug this ordered pair in for x and y, and it should give you a true result. If you look at the second equation, or second problem here, they're giving us our slope is 3, m is equal to -3. Then they give us the x-intercept is 2. They're really giving us an ordered pair. If you remember, the x-intercept is when y is equal to 0. So they gave us an ordered pair. They were just kind of sneaky about it. So again, we start with the formula, y equals mx plus b. My y value is 0. My slope is -3. My x value is 2. So I plug in my m, my x, and my y, and now we just solve for b. So 0 is equal to -6 plus b. Add 6 to both sides. And my b value is equal to 6. That's not the solution, though. I take my b value of 6, my slope of -3, and I write y is equal to -3x plus 6. They were asking for the equation in slope-intercept form. So write the equation in slope-intercept form. So there's my two equations. Sometimes they're only going to give us 2 ordered pairs. So we might have ordered pair 1 and ordered pair 2. So they didn't give us a slope. So the very first thing we have to do is we have to find the slope of that line. How you find slope is you use the slope formula. So you use those 2 ordered pairs to find slope. Use that same formula, y equals mx plus b. Now that you have slope, you're going to replace it, the m with the given slope. And then we get to pick one of these 2 ordered pairs. It does not matter which one. You plug in one of those ordered pairs, solve for b, and rewrite the equation. So really, there's just one extra step here. You got to find slope. And then the only other difference than what we just did is you'll have a choice of ordered pairs that you can plug in. You don't have to plug in both. So if you look at number 3 here, anytime I have to find slope, I always like to label my x's and y's so I keep them straight. The slope of this line, I'm going to put the -4 first on top. Remember y minus y. So -4 minus a -8 becomes +8. If I use -4 on top, I got to put -3 on top, or on the bottom first. So -3 minus a -2 is +2. -4 plus 8 is 4. -3 plus 2 is -1, so my slope is -4. Now that I have a slope of -4, I pick one of these ordered pairs to use. I'm just going to use the first one here as my x and my y. So I write my formula so I can see where everything is going. I replace y with -4. I substitute the m with -4. And my x value is also -3. Sorry, not -4. Too many -4s. My x value is -3. So this -4 here and this -3 came from the ordered pair. And then this -4 is my slope. Solve for b. So I have -4 is equal to +12 plus b. I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. And my b value is equal to -16. I'm not done, but the answer, my solution, is the equation y equals -4x minus 16. And there you have it. For the second equation here, same thing. I can find slope. I'm going to put the 4 on top. So I've got my xy value. I'm going to do 4 minus a -2, which becomes 4 plus 2. If I put 4 first on top, I got to do 3 first on the bottom. So 3 minus 6. 4 plus 2 is 6. 3 minus 6 is -3. 6 divided by -3 is -2. So I have a -2 slope. I'm going to use this +3,4 as my ordered pair. So y equals mx plus b is my equation. Replace the y with 4. Slope becomes -2. My x value is +3. 4 equals -6 plus b. Add 6 to both sides to solve for b. 10 is equal to b. And so my equation, using my slope of -2 and my y-intercept of 10, y equals -2x plus 10. And there's my equation. So now we have a real-life scenario talking about cost of gasoline. So during 1 year, Matt's cost for gasoline was $3.20 on the 1st of June and $3.42 on the 1st of July. Write a linear equation to predict the cost of gasoline the first of the month, any month during the year, using 1 to represent January. So for any month, so if we're talking about June, that would be the 6th month. So we have an ordered pair. After the 6th month, it was $3.20. And in 7th month, it was $3.42. I will say that the time, the month, is independent of the cost. The cost could depend on the month. And so we have our 2 ordered pairs here. And so to find slope, we would take the $3.42 and subtract the $3.20 and put that over 7 minus 6. So when I subtract 342 from 320, I get 22 cents, 0.22, so that's my slope. And so it was an increase of 22 cents per month. So when I write my equation, I need to have one of my ordered pairs. So I'm going to use y equals mx plus b. It's a little messy. It's not as clean as the others. I can use either ordered pair. I'm going to use that first ordered pair. So $3.20 is equal to 0.22, 22 cents, times 6 plus b. So when I go to solve this, I actually just need to do that calculation. So we got to figure out what 22 cents times 6 is. $1.32. So $3.20 is equal to $1.32 plus b. And if I subtract the $1.32 from the $3.20, I get $1.88. So this is assuming that the price of gas increased 22 cents per month. Since we're looking at halfway through the year, it was $3.20. That means that we were 22 cents less for 6 months. And so when you work back to January, it would have been $1.88 in the beginning. And so my equation is y equals 0.22x plus $1.88. Or actually, that would be in maybe 0. The 0 month would be $1.88. So on average, Matt uses 25 gallons of gas per month. He budgeted $100 for the month of October. Use the equation above to determine if he will have enough, if he has to add more money to his budget for October. So the total cost, we're going to say that he uses 25 gallons of gas for the month of October. Let's just see what happens. So let's figure out the price of the gasoline in October. So what we're looking for is October is the 10th month. We're figuring out how much gas would be in October. So using our formula, Y equals, the cost of gas will equal 0.22 times 10 plus $1.88. So 22 cents times 10 is $2.20 plus $1.88. And so the cost of gas is $2.20 plus $1.88, $4.08. Now gas doesn't always increase this way, but it gives you a good idea of what we're talking about. So they're telling us that the price of gas is $4.08. He uses 25 gallons, so this is per gallon. So to figure out if he has enough money or not, 25 gallons of gas times $4.08 is a little bit more than $100. And so it's $102. So it says, will you have enough or you have to add? He's going to need $2 more. Again, this is just a scenario. Gas does not. It's not a constant rate of change from January all the way through December. It fluctuates throughout the year. A lot of it has to do with holidays and the summer months and what else is going on in the world. All right, so your lesson summary. Write the slope-intercept form of the equation that has a slope of -2 and goes through 1, -3. Show all your work. And then write the slope-intercept form that goes through those 2 points. So I gave you an example where I give you the slope and a point, and where I give you 2 points. Good luck.